Anybody in here ever read any books by Jon Krakauer? Wrote a book called Into Thin Air about a failed attempt to summit Mount Everest in 1996. 6 or 8 people died on the trip. He's a great writer, outdoor writer, and he also wrote a book called Into the Wild, which is a story of a young man named Jon McCandless, who grew up in a fairly nice home, went to college, graduated in about 1990, gave away $24,000 that his parents had given him to go to law school, and took on the name Alex Supertramp, traveled around the country until he finally ended up in Alaska, and in April of 1992, he walked into the outback in Alaska, and they found him starved to death 16 weeks later. And it's a really touching story, but it's a story of a kid who just might have gone the wrong way. Sean Penn made a movie of it and romanticized it a bit, but I decided at a point in time to write a song about it. So. Born to wealth and privilege, expectations running high. A life that others dream about and never get to try. It must have come too easy, an accident of fate. And so you never could accept the bounty on your plate. Then it's off to college as mother's little boy, and academics bring to you a life you can enjoy. But then began rebellion, a new and different slant. 4 years later, graduated Alex Supertramp. But did you think about your family? Did you think about your home? Were you looking for an answer, or you just want to be alone? Did you find what you were looking for? Did it ever pass your way? Did you think that you were Mother Nature's child when you walked into the wild? Then starts your big adventure, you head for parts unknown. You never get quite satisfied, think you were born to roam. And you'd stop a while befriending the people you would meet, and they'd wonder why a guy like you chose life out on the street. But your passion kept you moving and drove you to a place where grown men disappear and die without a trace. But you thought that you were different, and you thought that you knew best, and you told yourself your life would change if you could pass this test. Did you think about your family? Did you think about your home? Were you looking for an answer, or you just want to be alone? Did you find what you were looking for? Did it ever pass your way? Did you think that you were Mother Nature's child when you walked into the wild? Ill-equipped and ill-prepared, too immature to tell, you walked into another world that would not treat you well. And if you'd have only listened to others who have tried, you might have found in circumstance the best of men have died. And we contemplate the reasons that made you choose this path. And was it just a random chance you'd enter nature's wrath? And some would say courageous and brave for what you did, and others say nostalgic, self-indulgent, naive kid. Did you think about your family? Did you think about your home? Were you looking for an answer, or you just want to be alone? Did you find what you were looking for? Did it ever pass your way? Did you think that you were Mother Nature's child when you walked into the wild? Yeah, did you think that you were Mother Nature's child when you walked into the wild?
Yeah, nice tune.